What's going on, guys? This is Frost from Controlled Chaos Airsoft, and before you start this video, I just want to make like a little announcement that um, everything that goes on in this video does not reflect badly on the referees or anything at the battlegrounds. I'm friends with a few, well, like none of this is bad refereeing. This is all pure players. I showed one or two of the instances to a ref after this, and so I just want to make it clear that none of this has to do with the battlegrounds. This is purely bad players. And the guys that you're going to see in this video were all like rental players who had never played Airsoft before, and I'm pretty sure that some of them were paintball players. They were part of like a bachelor party, or what's it called? Yeah. No. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I'm good at life. Yeah. So I just want to make that clear and enjoy my first cheating video, or I guess the team's first cheating video. Hey guys, I just wanted to make another little announcement that I decided to add into this, just a little scene from the games that just shows that everyone makes mistakes in Airsoft, and it's not always like the person, like they're not always cheating on purpose. And you'll see that even like I, as a YouTuber and a part of a team, I do make mistakes and I do miss hits sometimes, and it just shows that like if you're one of those people, you just have to, be honest about it. And I didn't notice it until after watching back the video, and so you'll see it, and that's all. So you'll see here, this is the first instance where I make a mistake and so does the other player, where we shoot each other really close, and at the battlegrounds they have a 7-foot like engagement distance, and if you're within that 7 feet you have to bang bang, and so that was the first mistake on both our parts, but that was happening a lot today, as you'll see in this next clip coming up here, where I'm sitting around this corner and I know there's a lot of people inside, and so I'm just sitting here waiting, and I go to pop around to bang bang, and I pop the first time, I don't see anyone, so whenever I stick my head a little farther with my gun down low, I don't think you can really see it. But I pop my head around the corner, and then the guy shoots me from point blank, and you'll hear it hit. I don't know if it hit my GoPro or just my helmet in general, but it was like a point blank headshot. So you just have to watch out for that if you're playing, and these guys were doing it all day, and I know I can't judge too much because I did it twice throughout the day, but I mean they were doing it a lot more, as you see. Alright, so this next clip is purely my fault, and this is something that I do a lot, and you'll see that it's not really so much like me doing it, well, it's definitely not me doing it intentionally, but it's not really so much my fault as it's just kind of a problem with indoor airsoft, and I'm sure a lot of guys who play a lot will tell you that it happens quite often, is shooting someone who's already dead on accident. And you'll see that like as soon as I do it, like see, I'm sitting here, I'm covering, and then I just turn, I start shooting, and I hit a guy who's already dead, and so I apologize, which is something you should always do if you make a mistake, but it's just something that I do a lot, like purely on accident, and you'll see another clip later too. And that clip right there, by the way, that wasn't me not calling it hit, or like that part, that was my BBs falling out of my mag and hitting me in the chest. I just want that to be known. Alright, I'll see you in the next clip.
Purple? One with the red thing on top. I don't know where he moved to. It might be along.
Okay, so this is the third clip, and I decided to include just a little bang bang rush here with Spatch behind me. But this next clip is another instance of too close shooting, and again, this is one that's purely my fault. It was, you can't really see, but a guy was going through this window that I'm looking through right now. A guy walked on the far side through that window right as the enemy walks through the doorway, and I point blank him, see right there. And it was a complete accident, and I call myself out, but, like, I mean, even if I call myself out, it's still breaking open board. Oh, voice cracks, oh man, oh god. But yeah, don't do that. So this is the last clip of my personal, I guess, cheating. I didn't notice this, and I actually watched this clip back like 5 or 6 times because I still am not completely positive that this is actually a hit and not my own BB bouncing off, or if it even hit me. all I know is you see it come past me, like back past the camera or out of the camera's view, and then you see it roll back a couple seconds later, or like a second later. And I don't know if it hit the wall behind me and bounced back, or if it hit me. And the only reason I think it did hit me is because you see that BB and the way it bounced, there's no way it hit the wall because I'm at an angle with the wall. And the way it came, it would not have bounced back and hit me, or bounced coming past me. And so I'm pretty sure that was a hit. And so I apologize for that. And I just thought I would show you guys that even the most honest of airsofters who, like, I always call my hits just because there's no point to not do it. And even the most honest airsofters do miss hits. And as you see, I stay in for a while after. I never even noticed or gave it a thought that I got hit there. I thought I was amazing and juked the BBs. Okay guys, before we get to the final clip, I just want to say a quick thank you to you all for watching through this video. It took a lot of time to, you know, sift through the clips and edit it all and put it together. And I've screwed up this narration like 20 times, so I think I'm just going to go for it. So in this last clip, we have a guy. He goes through a doorway that I've been shooting through all day, so I know I'm hitting people through it. And you see that I kill someone before that. But the guy tries to walk in. His gun's not even completely up, and I know you can't see because police room is really dark, especially with GoPro's horrible focusing system. But, see, I'm shooting through this doorway, and someone tries to walk through, and I shoot him 3 or 4 times, and he doesn't call it. And then he lifts his gun after I shoot him and starts shooting at me. And you'll see it right here. See, I shoot him, and he doesn't say it, and so I call him out. And normally, I don't like to call people out for not calling hits, because, one, it's only a game, and you don't have to take it seriously unless maybe you're playing Milsim, then I could understand it. But in indoor airsoft, where games are 15 minutes long, it's not that important. But there are situations like this where you just have to make sure that someone's calling their hits. The second thing that you have to remember is that we're just out here to have fun. Like, I know myself, as well as the rest of my team, we're not out to become rich and famous through YouTube. We make the videos just to show off our favorite field, show off us having fun, and overall just have a good time. We're not out here to play super serious, like, that's just not the point of Airsoft, and that's not what Airsoft was built upon. It was built upon guys who just like to go out and have fun and shoot each other. Like, that's the whole point of it. And if you really think that it's not worth your time to take a hit, turn around, and walk for 5 seconds backwards and tap a wall, then you need to just stop playing, because you're ruining the sport. One of the biggest things about Airsoft, and one of the things that I love the most about it, is that it's an honor sport. You have to go out and you have to make sure that you're paying attention, and you have to call yourself out. You cannot prove it, even if you have 5 people watching, you have a flashlight trained on them 3 feet away and you hit them in the chest. You don't have any concrete, perfect evidence that you can report that they're hit until after the game. And so, at that point in time, whether everyone knows you're hit or not, you still have to be a man and call yourself out. Or a woman. I don't judge. Going out into a game and cheating the way that guy did is stepping on everything an Airsofter believes in, and the reason why we play this sport. One of the things that makes a lot of people play Airsoft over paintball is that it's the honor sport. In paintball, you hit someone, they're covered in paint, and they know they're hit. But in Airsoft, you have to do it yourself. And so someone going out and cheating is literally stepping on the basic foundation of the game. I know that the end of this video turned into a really long rant and a lot of rambling, and so I'm just going to end it at this. Stay honest, stay honorable, and keep playing. Thank you for watching the video. This has been Frost from Controlled Chaos Airsoft, and I'll see you on the field.